only I can put it in the. So what is the area under the curve? Why the word under? You will come to know. Okay. I am going to give you the explanation of integral a to b y dx. Actually, it means x equal to a to x equal to b. You know, whenever I draw a graph, what is the meaning of x and y? Let's have a look at that first. If I take a point here, x comma y, what I am drawing now is what is this? And then what I am drawing now, what is this? Tell me. What is the red? What does this x and y stands for? The length from this point is y. Length from this point to this point is x. I'm using length or displacement or what, because positive negative हो सकता है, इधर आएगा तो negative होगा. But let's take the positive case and just proceed. Now, this line is having a thickness. Do you agree with this thickness? Can you tell me what is the thickness of this line?
dy.
It is something tending to 0. There is some change in it, so we denote it by dx, as you Mandar said. So what is y into dx from this diagram? What is y into dx? Geometrical meaning of y into dx. Someday I am going to do one thing. I will draw this at imaginary stuff. This thickness is dx. So y into dx, what will be y into dx?
Area of the line.
Area of the line. Very good statement. Area of the line. This I can't shade it properly. This line's thickness is dx. This is area of line. Line segment, let me write it a little more better way. Okay. Now imagine I have a curve. As the x coordinate changes, y coordinate keep on changing. Do you agree with the statement? And I am going to take this point as x coordinate a. This is x equal to a. And I am taking this as x equal to b, which means, what is the meaning of that? This point has got x coordinate a. This point has got x coordinate b. So as I am varying x coordinate, the y coordinate at each point changes. That's why this height keep on changing. If everywhere y coordinate was same, you would have got a constant line. You would have got a line like this. Because y is changing, this height is keep on changing. That is why we are getting this curve going upward. Is it clear? Now when I say integration, actually it is s. That is sum. Integration means sum. When x equal to a, you got a line. When x is little more, let's say a plus 0.111, then I'll get one more line. One more line. Like this, I get infinite number of lines from a to b. Do you agree with this? All of this line's thickness, if I add, what do I get?
The area of that curve.
Area
under
of
the curve.
Very good. Very good. This I'll get one area. This I'll get one area. I'll get one more area. I'll get one more area. I'll get one more area, imaginary. This one more is imaginary. So much infinite number of lines I'll be keep on getting. And I'm adding area of each of these lines. And that gives you area under the whole curve. So area under the whole curve you will get by integrating from where to where? From the x coordinate is a to x coordinate b. Y if you integrate, you should integrate y to get area from the curve to the x-axis. To the x-axis. Do you agree with the statement? Okay. If you are agreeing with me, give me the explanation of integral a to y is equal to a, y is equal to b, x dy.
Area on y.
which is x. Distance from ear till ear is x. If you add all the area like this, what are you getting? Area between the curve and the y-axis. Did you follow that? So this is area between the curve and y-axis. This is area between the curve and x-axis. So we use area under the curve. Area, curve is there. A part of the curve is above. A part of the curve is area below. We are talking about integral a to b y dx is only area from the curve till the x-axis, not even below it. समझा कि नहीं? Yes or no?
समझा sir.
So let's take an example. Integral 1 to 3 x square dx. इसका मतलब क्या है? I'm teaching you what is मतलब. First thing, I'll plot the curve y equal to x square. You're not writing it, just listening only. I'll plot the curve y equal to x square. Or should I explain that how I am plotting the point? Y equal to x square. When x is minus 2, y is 4. When x is minus 1, y is 1. When x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, y is 1. X is 2, y is 4. X is 3, y is 9. So let's plot it. Here I'm starting from here. Okay, let me take a look. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I'll take like this. How much I need till 9? No? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. When x is minus 2, y is 4. इधर कहीं आएगा. X is minus 1, y is 1. इधर आएगा. 0 is 0. 1 is 1. 2 is 4. 3 is 9. 4 is 16. So ऐसा कुछ आएगा. We'll get a parabola. Okay. All of you agree with this?
Yes sir.
Now, when x is 1, this is a point where x is 1. X is 3. Where is x is 3? Somewhere here, x is 3. That means this point's x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 1. X coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 9. First of all, let me integrate this. X cubed by 2, x cubed by 3 from 1 to 3. 27 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So 26 by 3. Now my question is, what does this 26 by 3 stands for? You integrated, got 26 by 3. What does 26 by 3 stands for? It means y dx. That means it is area of each line starting from 1. Keep on drawing infinite number of lines. All the lines area you add, you will get area between these two. So this area, what is that? Area bounded by the curve y equal to x square, lines x equal to 1, x equal to 3, and the x-axis. Area whose boundaries are area of the region whose boundaries, what are the boundary? One is the curve y equal to x square. Another is the line x equal to 1. Another is the line x equal to 3. And third is the x-axis. This area is nothing but 26 by 3 unit. समझा कि नहीं? Has everybody
समझा।
understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
ये understood पूछना बहुत मुश्किल का. So write down. What is integral a to b f of x dx? First of all, it is area. Area of the region bounded by the curve y equal to f of x. The lines x equal to a, x equal to b, and x-axis. Written. Example. Integral 0 to, not 0, I'll not take 0. Integral 1 to 3 x square dx is what you get, x cube by 3. Is 27 by 3 minus 1 by 3, 26 by 3. What does this stand for? First and foremost thing, you will draw x and y axis. Then you will draw the curve y equal to x square. Y equal to x square. Then you will draw the line. What is this one? What is this curve? Y equal to x square. Then you will draw the line x equal to 1. Let me draw with another color. Then draw the line x equal to 3. What is this one? X equal to 1. The lower limit is 1, so x equal to 1. Upper limit is 3, so x equal to 3. Now, which is the region bounded by y equal to x square? Up is y equal to x square, down is the x-axis, sides are x equal to 1 and x equal to 3. This is a region bounded by it. And the area of this region is 26 by 3 square unit. I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, next point. Have you written? Completed writing, or should I wait?
Completed.
Okay. Next point. What is integral a to b? F of y, f inverse y into dy. When you want to integrate with respect to a function, should be in y. What does this mean? Or I'll do one thing. I'll not write f of y. I'll put g of y. Now the variable is y. So this is y equal to a and y equal to b. Just look at the previous one. I have not written x equal to a and x equal to b. It is automatically understood because variable is x. So x coordinate will be upper limit and lower limit. If the variable is y, whatever number you write will be the y coordinate. What is this? It is area of region bounded by the curve x equal to g of y. The lines y equal to a, y equal to b, and the y-axis. Everything is y. So you will draw like this: x-axis and y-axis. So this is my x-axis, the y-axis. Imagine the curve. x equal to g of y. Then here is y coordinate A, here is the y coordinate B. That means this is 0 comma A, this is 0 comma B, which means this point's y coordinate is A and y coordinate is B. X is g of A and g of B. I'm not writing that. Then area of this region. Area between what and what? Tell me. Area between the curve and what?
Y-axis.
And the y-axis. This area is integral A to B g of y dy. Or you may write x dy. I hope you have got the idea. Now we will practice problems one by one. I'm going to make you practice a lot of problems. This chapter is sure question for every exam. Integration का equal important है, but one benefit in this is integration तो easy होगा इसमें. Only calculating the area will be the technique to be applied, more logical. Okay, one question to you is, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
My curve is down like this. This point is A. This point is B. This function is y equal to f of x. What can you say about integral A to B y dx in this case? Will it be this area?
Yes.
Yes, tell me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Will be this area? Look at this. Because it lies in the fourth quadrant, y will be negative. Y coordinates are negative. तो आपका इंटीग्रल किस में आएगा? पॉजिटिव आएगा, नेगेटिव आएगा?
Negative.
Negative. But area cannot be negative. So in such case, we'll have to take the modulus. So that you can easily find out whether it is above the x-axis or below x-axis. Suppose I write integral 0 to let's say 5. 3 minus x square dx. Tell me, is it positive or negative? When it will be positive, when it will be negative. The first and foremost point, you will check when this will become 0. Let me put a proper number. I'll just change this 3 to 4. When will this become 0? In this interval? At x equal to 2. इसका मतलब है 0, 2, and then 5 comes. 0 to 2, if I put a number, is it positive or negative? This calculation, put one number, 1. If I put 1, is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
So ये ऊपर जाएगा. If I put a number after 2, let's say 3, I'll get negative. ऐसा होगा. So if I want to calculate area bounded by this curve and the x-axis, आपको इसको split करना पड़ेगा. A positive value है, लेकिन A negative value है. So my method of calculation for integral for this will be integral 0 to 2 4 minus x square dx. A positive है, उसको कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ेगा. Integral 2 to 5 4 minus x square dx. लेकिन एक इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? ये बिलो द एक्स एक्सिस है, तो इसको मॉडुलस लेना पड़ेगा, तो ही मुझे एरिया मिलेगा. नहीं तो क्या हो जाएगा? ये समझो दिस एरिया इज 4, दिस एरिया इज 5, this area is 4, this area is 5. Actually, I'm supposed to get 9 as my answer. But if suppose I directly integrate 0 to 5, 4 minus x square dx, you know what will be my answer? This will be 4 and this will be minus 5. And I'll end up my answer as minus 1. So which will be a wrong answer. Have you got the idea? Direct integration from 0 to 5, a part of it is positive, a part of it is negative, you will get subtracted. So I will not get the actual area. So I will have to every time check whether the curve is above the x-axis or the curve is below the x-axis. If it is half above and half below, you must split the integral 0 to 2 and 2 to 5. Where it is negative, you need to put the modulus. Where it is positive, you have to keep it like that. Samjha ki nahi samjha?
समझा
समझा sir.
This is one of the most important thing to be remembered. A both dangerous wala question. One half is up and one half is down. Okay, I'll show you one important way. Or the curve which you know. Suppose sin x curve. I want to calculate area from pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Integral pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Sin x dx. मैं direct integration कर रहा हूँ. It became minus cos x from pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. That became minus cos 3 pi by 2 minus cos pi by 2. Both of them are zeros. My answer is 0. But area is not 0. Is area 0?
no
No.
No, area is not 0. So I will go wrong. So what I'll do? I know from pi by 2 to pi, sin x is positive in second quadrant. Pi to 3 pi by third quadrant, sin x is negative. So my method will be pi by 2 to pi sin x dx plus modulus of pi to 3 pi by 2 sin x dx. Now I'll get the correct answer. Did you understand?
Yes sir.
Did you understand this example? So every time when you integrate, you have to check how much is above the x-axis, whether throughout is above the x-axis or not. Okay, integral 0 to 5, x square minus 5x plus 6. Now क्या करेगा? I don't know. I can say so much. ये तो x minus 2 into x minus 3 है. बराबर है ना? This is x minus 2 into x minus 3. Immediately I can ask the question, where does this function become 0? At 2 and 3. बराबर है ना? At 2 and 3, it becomes 0. About 2, what happens? I wanted to integrate 0 to 5. Where it is positive and where it is negative. The next x value 1. 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3. Positive and negative है?
Positive.
Negative. तो इधर negative है, इधर positive है, इधर negative.
Positive.
Sir positive.
पॉजिटिव है ना
आप लोग अच्छा, I heard it as positive. ठीक है. A positive है, A negative है, A positive है. It will oscillate. इसका मतलब आपका curve ऐसा होगा. Now tell me how to integrate this, how to find the area. I'm supposed to find this area. Area under the area bounded by the curve and the x-axis. That's all the question is. So what will you do? You will integrate 0 to 2. What was the function? Then integrate 2 to 3. What was the function? And then integrate 3 to 5. What was the function? This part became negative, so put a modulus. Otherwise also आप integrate करने के time आपका answer the negative answer मिलेगा. तो आप एक modulus इधर लेने का, बस और कुछ नहीं. बाकी सब जगह पे positive मिलेगा. Only importance is you need to split. Wherever this equation becomes 0, those point will be the point of splitting. X minus 2 into x minus 3 will become 0 at 2 and 3. The point of splitting will be 0 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 5. Whether you know which is up and which is down, it's not problem. No problem. You don't have to. You just directly integrate. Directly integrate. इसमें कुछ आंसर पॉजिटिव मिलेगा, जो ऊपर है पॉजिटिव मिलेगा, ए नेगेटिव मिलेगा, ए पॉजिटिव मिलेगा, जो नेगेटिव मिला उसको मॉडुलस ले लो, तो आंसर आ गया. You don't have to know how the curve is. Without that also you can do it. Only thing you have to remember is 0 to 5 should be splitted as 0 to the point where this function becomes 0. समझा कि नहीं? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This is what you have to remember, because we don't know every graph. We may or may not be knowing how the graph looks like, but you can do this simple idea. Wherever the function becomes 0, split that integral, and whichever integral gives you negative answer, put modulus to it, and then add. Plus, we'll continue this in next class with the numericals. From basic I'll start. Every student will attend without, at least 3 or 4 times. If you learn, then only this chapter will be perfect. Most of the students have a problem in this chapter. So don't take it like